what I really wanted was to win. What I really wanted was to spend time with my family. What I really wanted was to travel the world and impact millions of lives. Are you guys with me? That's what I really wanted. What I really wanted was to fill my calendar with my priorities, not someone else's. What I really wanted was to spend time with high volume, low maintenance freaking people. You guys heard of this before? You got low volume, high maintenance people. Everybody got those? Low volume. How about no volume, high maintenance people? Okay? Or you have low volume, no maintenance people. Those are fine. Totally cool with those. High volume, high maintenance people. I can deal with those. Right? High volume. But what I really want is high volume, low maintenance or no maintenance people. How do you attract high volume, low maintenance people? When you call your upline, are you talking about the problems? When you call your upline, are you saying I can't do it or I can't figure it out? When you call your upline, are you complaining about somebody on your team? Are you complaining about the event? Are you complaining about, somebody not doing something for you? What category are you in? Because you can only attract who you are. So we want high volume, low maintenance people, but what are we? Boom. That's what you want, right? I wanted to meet new people and build relationships that would build my business. Thank you so much. Okay. So here's where the rubber meets the road. I need everybody to stand up. Right now, everyone stand up, everybody stand up, need everybody up. Come on, get up. If you can show me your written down why on phone, paper, something that's on your person right now, stay standing. If you can't, please sit down. Be honest, because I'm going to ask you to show me. If you don't have your written down why on you, on your phone, paper, notebook, your written down why, please sit down. All right. Now, I want you to notice something here and not busting anyone's, whatever Michelle said. Not doing that. But isn't this the number one thing in most companies' systems? Writing down our why, defining our why. I mean, I don't know of hardly any leader in the industry that doesn't talk about, hey, number one, we're going to define your why, right? Isn't it true? So if we can't do number one, what are we doing here? And again, this is just real talk, right? I've had to do this to myself multiple times. But I can pull out my phone right now in my notes, and I can show you my why in 3 different categories: business, family, spiritual. My why, where I want to go. 3 categories. I can show you right now. If you can't do that, you're not serious. You're wasting your freaking time. You wasted your money coming here until you can do step freaking 1. Okay? And guys, somebody told me this in a hard way, and I'm telling you, this will change everything for you. Second thing, stay standing. If you look at that why at least 2 times a day, read it to yourself, repeat it out loud 2 times a day. Now, here's one thing I love. I love honest people, right? The reality is, over the last 90 days, I would have to sit down on that one. Because even something I teach in the last 90 days, I haven't even been doing. So I'd have to sit down with you guys. So the rest of you that are standing, awesome. Now, here's what we're doing. Your why is one thing. What are your goals? So if you can show me your written down goals, and you have them right here with you, you can stand back up. If you're standing and you don't have your written down goals, please sit down. You got to have them on you. I mean, these are things you should carry with you like your freaking driver's license or credit card. Okay? This is important stuff. Your written down list you're working from. You can stay standing if you can show me the list. Now, some of it could be electronic, some of it could be written down, whatever. But you got to have a list that you're working from. So if you have a list, you can stand back up. If you don't, sit down. All right, everybody sit down. Now, I've done that same exercise in front of 60,000 people before. 60,000 people. I've done that same exercise in small groups of leaders that have had success in network marketing. And the same amount of people stand, no matter what size the group is and no matter what level they're at. Isn't that interesting? And here's one of the things I've learned. The people that are growing the most right now are the ones that can stand on all three of those. Think about it. The people that are growing the most right now, it's not what you did yesterday, it's not what you did last year. If you're still growing your business, you will be able to say yes to all three of these. Does that make sense? Okay. So it's time to get mad. You guys ready? Now, you've heard about mindset. We're going to talk a little bit about it. But if you look at this, when I talk about mad time ownership, there's a little book we wrote. Having the mindset that you, not others, own your time. What does that mean? How many of you here own your time 100%? 100%. Okay? Very few people really own their time. If you have a job you go to, those are hours you don't own. Someone else owns them. So one of my goals was I wanted to own 100% of my time. Now, there's sometimes, though, that Miranda owns my time, you know, fiance, wife, whatever. If you have a spouse, like, they probably own some of your time. You got the honey-do list or whatever. You got to do it, right? Taking action with a plan. With a plan. Some people are just out there contacting and talking and throwing stuff out on social media. No plan. You know, you ask them what their plan is. Sign people up. That's not a plan. Okay, that's an activity. That's not a plan. A plan is where we want to go. So we want to have a plan that includes the right activities with the right people at the right time. So important. All right. And then have the discipline to stick to that plan and those activities to get the result that we want. So first you got to change your mindset. I'm going to go through this real fast. Everybody in here, can you do this with me? Right now, just raise a hand. Let's do the right hand because we're doing it the right way. Right hand. I will make the decision to own my time. Here we go. One more time, loud. I will make the decision to own my time. Okay, ready? That's part one. I will make the decision to own my time. Part two, set goals with time frames. Set goals with time frames. Number three, break your goals down into weekly, then daily goals. Remember this? Daily, every day, I'm ripping it off. I'm taking the old me out, and the new me's coming out every day, okay? Write your goals down if you don't carry them with you. And then this one I love, keep score. Anybody played basketball, pickup ball, soccer, whatever? Before the game starts, you're just playing around, messing around, you know, just screwing around. What happens when we say game on? Everybody gets serious, right? Even if you suck, you get serious. Because we don't want to lose. You have to keep score. You can't keep score if you don't know what it takes to win. Okay? Action. Two types of activities in sales. Michelle called it IPAs. I call it RGAs. Revenue generating activities. And then you have supporting activities. I can promise you that over 90% of you are spending over 90% of your time supporting your team and supporting activities. Because I can always look at someone's business and tell how much time they're actually spending on revenue generating activities versus supporting activities. Okay? Now, I have people all the time go, but Josh, you know, my team needs me, and they call me, and they have questions, and they... So if you duplicate that, how big's your team get? So you sign someone up, and then they duplicate, signing some people up, and then just answering all their questions and helping them, and, you know, oh, they're going to get divorced, and I had to, you know, be the marriage counselor for an hour and a half. I feel so important right now. I helped them. If Michelle joins my business, mine and Michelle's contract or covenant, as Aaron was talking about, is I'm going to help her hit her goals, which in turn helps me hit my goals. I owe it to my family to help keep Michelle on track or move past Michelle to the next person.